everyone. Welcome back to another episode of I Live for This Review. And you are with... All right, just messed up.
Do it again.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of I Live for This Review. And you are listening to Chantel Sparkle. And... What are you laughing
She's
about?
so dumb. And I'm Trinity the Tuck. Oh my God. You can't just be like, I need to start this up. I'm sorry, I messed up.
Cut it.
Girl, do you have a brain fart?
I did, because I'm not used to you literally sitting this close so I can smell your breath.
I know, girl. We just ate, so I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, so this is our second episode that we're actually doing this in person. I am in Louisville, Kentucky, where Chantel lives, because we have a meeting, an important meeting for something tomorrow together. And so we're like, let's do this together.
And it feels good.
It feels good.
Feels good.
I can see
In the
your
words
pores.
of Gia.
I can definitely see your pores, honey.
Shady.
Well, I'm excited. One thing about this episode, I know I have been very harsh on this season.
We have.
And that's probably not gonna change. But comparatively, this is one of the best episodes of this season.
Drag was definitely dragging in this.
Yes, the runways were much better than usual. I thought the girls, for the most part, did pretty good with what they had to work with. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
So we start off with the girls sitting down on the sofa. Everyone congratulates Vanity for staying in the competition, as usual.
Yep.
Vanity says she doesn't think that she deserved to be in the bottom, that Alyssa's group did the worst, and it was Alyssa with backup dancers.
I mean, it was kind of true.
No, that was 100% true.
Yeah, like...
I thought that Vanity, I hated Vanity's runway, but I thought Vanity did really well in the challenge.
Girl, it's so hard to keep up with all these names sometimes.
Girl, hello. And then in Confessions, Vanity thinks that Alyssa should have been in the bottom since she was basically in charge of her group's choreography. And
I mean, if they were judging based on that, yeah.
Yeah, I think if they were basing it off of groups, I think their group would have definitely been in the bottom. And I think that Miranda and Alyssa would have been in the bottom if it was just based off of individual groups. But
they ain't gonna do that to Alyssa.
Girl, they sure are not, you know.
It's always about Alyssa.
Girl, Alyssa, honey. But I want to talk about, speaking of Alyssa, what the hell in the cockatoo is Alyssa wearing?
Girl, when she came into the workroom and she was wearing that fringe, I said, what in the Richard Simmons?
Girl, Richard Simmons, this is like 80s dance class, old school drag queen costume.
She looked like a car wash.
At the car wash.
Yes.
Girl. Would you ever wear that?
Absolutely not. She was like, let me get my screen time by being extra. Would you?
No.
Girl, exactly.
Girl.
You over here looking at me like, you wouldn't?
Well, I was just checking, just making sure, you know.
You really think my fashion sense is that?
So let's move on.
Bitch.
Rue announces that the Maxi Challenge is Blockbuster Booby Shequel.
Which I thought was really cute.
Which, if it's a shequel, was there another Booby one?
I don't know, to be honest. You be thinking about the most detailed shit.
Well, girl, if it's a sequel, then
was it sequel though? Sequel?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. So if anybody in the comments can let us know, do you remember there being like a Booby one?
No, I just was wondering, did they call it the sequel on the show, or was it just what was it called? The booby thing? The booby thing. A booby trap, bitch.
Blockbuster Booby Shequel. That's what they called it.
Yeah. So that means a sequel, there had to have been something prior.
Yeah. I don't know. Please let us know.
Yes. Definitely.
But let's go on. Let's move on. RuPaul comes out in the runway, and she comes out in this silver, orange, and flowy gown.
Okay, so the thing that I didn't like about
what
the pattern to me reminded me of traffic cones.
Okay.
Or some sort of like.
So you're saying stop, under construction.
It's very under construction. When she walked too, I thought the look was kind of too short, the dress.
Okay.
But in the video or in the picture, it does look like it's okay. Maybe it's cut. Oh, you know what? It's cut like a triangle.
Oh.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that in the video.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cut of the dress. I like the hair. I don't like the print. So I gave this a hit it and quit it.
Okay. She's being nice because she's trying to get cast.
Girl.
I think RuPaul always, from the décolleté up, she looks beautiful. The hair is pretty. Her makeup is gorgeous. This gown, to me, I've said this before, I think that her designer is running out of ideas. I think.
Well, do you think that she's using the same designer? Maybe she's using someone from the UK.
It's always Aldi. It's always Aldi.
Mm.
And this just looks to me lazy. It just looks lazy. There's no design to it. It literally looks like a piece of fabric that's cinched in the waist, and then she's walking down the runway. Now, is she selling it because it's RuPaul? Yes, she is. But Boresville, I'm gonna say hit it and quit it, but girl, she's teeter-tottering on bad pussy today.
Stop.
Girl.
I thought it looked, listen, I hate the print, like I said. I just don't like.
I feel like
the
the way that this is cut here gives her nothing. Because RuPaul, when she does stuff that's kind of plunging just a little bit, she does have enough to push up to give you some cleavage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they just did this. It just looks so high, and it just is not, it's just not flattering. I don't like it.
Well, you gave it a hit it and quit it.
I give it a hit it and quit it because when she walks, it did look pretty flowing.
Yeah, I just, like I said, the way that it was cut, it almost looked like it was like too short.
And it is polished. It's just my preference. There's things about it. I just think it looks lazy.
The color is giving traffic cone.
Yes, honey.
Under construction.
Under construction, construction worker. Now, moving on to Michelle Visage. And I'll start this one.
Okay.
You know, we're doing this whole pop star or old lady, and let me tell you what, today this wig that she has on, because it is wigging, is a shake and go, honey. And it's not a good one. It looks like a $19.99 one that you order on Amazon, because girl, she is glossy like some plastic hair from the
Beauty
party
Depot
store. Girl, it's not giving. It's giving old lady. Even the outfit is not flattering for her. This is the thing. Michelle is so gorgeous. And in certain things, she looks like a freaking pop star. And then there's this.
Yeah.
Look like somebody's grandma. And I don't like that. She still looks beautiful in the face. To me, old lady today. Talking about the hair.
Well, I will say you pretty much hit everything that I was thinking. I always judge based off what I see in the video, and I didn't really see shiny wig. I was just wondering how she did get all her hair underneath that.
Girl, if you go back and watch, it looks like major cheap synthetic hair.
Damn.
Like one of the, like when you go to like brunch and the bride's bridal party is there,
we'll wear those cheap wigs.
And they wear those cheap ass wigs. That's what it looked like. The sheen.
Fucking read Michelle, bitch.
No, it's not her fault. It's no offense to hairstylist. Whoever styled that wig, girl, it was too wiggy to me.
Yeah. I do like the fact that she did change it up and do a shorter style, because she always does big hair.
You know I love a bob.
Yeah. Oh, trust.
But I don't like a cheap bob.
Girl, sometimes your Bobby looking cheap.
Where?
Girl.
When
you first get them, they're extra shiny.
And you put a little dry shampoo on them. Don't be trying it, bitch. I'm gonna start pulling up wigs on her, and she does hair, honey.
When we get the editor to do this, he's gonna apply one of them, the bobs, when you first wear it.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Michelle's
is it giving grandma?
Sometimes
you bitch.
Karen.
You know what? You bitch.
It's giving Karen.
You bitch. Now we're moving on to the actual runway. So let's go look at theirs. Drag.
Drag.looks.
Love. Yeah, drag.looks. Everybody go follow drag.looks on Instagram if you're wanting literally a collage of
They're doing
all of
such
the
a good
runway looks.
job.
Yeah, they do such a great job. So credit to them. They always allow us to use their screen grabs. Let's start with the runways. The whole theme is obviously brown tones. So first up we have Galavaro, and she comes out in this. She said it's like Mad Max Thunderdome, and I can kind of see that.
I was living.
Same.
Like the fact, girl, this is the kind of drag that I want to see.
Yes.
Like this reminds me of like the old school drag days where people would grab like unconventional materials or just things that they see from like the craft store and not make it look crafty. You know what I'm saying? You know who she reminds? Have you seen what's her name? Fifi O'Hara's look when she did the Mad Max theme. I swear she did a Mad Max theme and she did big shoulders and stuff like she did. It gave me kind of vibes like that, and it just kind of made me love Drag Race all over again seeing this look.
Yeah,
because it's like it's giving that. It's giving.
I love
drag.
it. I love the skull faces on the boobs. I love her hairstyle, her makeup. I love the oversized coat. I thought this was great. I was shocked. That they gave her bad critiques for this look, because this was one of the best ones. This to me was my favorite runway.
Same
of the night.
The one thing though that I can say is, and this just kind of goes with like everybody sometimes, and I know it's like we don't clock it sometimes, but when somebody wears a lace front, you notice when you zoom in, you can see the light lace all around the edge. So if you wear a lace front and you put your wig on, you have dark contour, make sure you take the dark contour and go over your lace to blend in what you got going on your face. Otherwise, you're going to have a white line like what she has.
Yeah, otherwise it looks like a lace back instead of a lace front.
Yes. So, but is it a good pussy?
Oh, this is a good pussy.
Yeah, it's a good pussy.
Good pussy. Next up, we have Pythia, and she comes out in this nude and brown faux fur. The concept is like a bear rug, but like it's like a teddy bear rug.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that.
Because the back of the train is like, it's supposed to look like a bear skin.
Okay, I didn't see it because it was moving so quick in the video.
I love this. I love the train. It's very creative. The only thing I don't love is the hat looks a little weird because it's very square looking.
Yeah.
But other than the hat, I love it. I think that the bear is very creative. It gives it some camp to it.
Which is definitely her.
Yeah, which I like.
So what do you give this?
To me, I give this a good pussy.
Yeah, I agree. I gave it a good pussy too. The fact that she did these fur ring thing, like not the rings, but the trims all around the certain spots. I like that it accentuated her hips in all the right places, her breast area. I like the neck. And also, if you think about it, when you do fur like this, faux fur, you have to cut it a specific way.
Oh.
Because if you don't cut it the right way, it will look choppy. So the fact that they did this and they made it look so clean, it's even better. You know, the whole thing was a good pussy for me.
And I love her makeup here. It's very cool. Next up, we have Nelania, and this was super duper creative.
I liked it.
She was like a violin, and you could tell from like her hair all the way down in the midsection. The rest of her outfit is very period.
It's giving period.
And then she like plays herself on the runway. I loved this. I thought she looked great. Looked very polished. Probably one of my favorite runways as well of the season so far. I give this a good pussy.
Yeah, I agree. I gave it a good pussy too. I like the fact that she's kind of playing with the gender bending too, with the mustache. Like that's something that I love. And she honestly reminded me of like she'd be a character in Beauty and the Beast or something.
Yes.
Because you know all the characters are so like just weird, but they move and they like function and stuff. And she really played the role when she walked out. So I gave it a good pussy too.
Great. Next up, we have Alyssa Edwards, and she's in the steampunk look. And I thought this was cool. It has all the elements of steampunk, from the jetpack to the things on her hat. I feel like the parasol is a little disjointed with the rest because it's lace versus everything else looks very industrial.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's a good pussy. Her makeup looks great.
Yeah, I agree. Which is weird. We're agreeing a lot
I
on all these
know.
looks.
I know.
But the girls are giving this episode.
Yeah.
I wish that they would do this with every episode.
Girl.
Good pussy too. Yeah, there wasn't really anything that I could clock either.
Yeah. Next up, we have Queen Kong. What do you think?
I gave this a good pussy. And when me and Ethan were watching, he's like, no, give it a bad pussy. I'm like, no, I actually think she looks good for her. Like, she's been doing really good with this look, I thought. I like that she's corseted. I like that she's got the headpiece. I don't know. To me, it was just really, really interesting to look at. It was good for her. She did good job. Good pussy.
I like that she has like this thing on in the middle of her head. I thought it was a snake, but I guess it's not a snake. It's very traditional to her her heritage. I think I remember her saying that her and her family actually made this.
Oh wow.
Which probably means that it's way more authentic to her culture. She has shape. The colors look great on her. I like her makeup. I like that she gave us a little bit of her cultural dancing with it. Is it like fashion forward? No, but is it something that looks cool? And I'm interested in seeing, like, she could totally do like a traditional dance in this for a show, and I would live.
Yeah. And the dress also hits the floor perfectly. It's not too short.
We love all that.
Yeah.
So to me, this is a good pussy.
Good pussy.
Up next, we have Tessa Testicle, and she is in brown, black, and leopard print. What do you think?
I thought I gave this a hit it and quit it.
Okay.
And the reason is because I did not like the proportions of the shoulders. For some reason, the shoulders just made her upper body look so uncomfortably weird. And all the weird, like, I don't know, it just didn't click. And the hair was a little weird to me. Because, like, if you look at the picture, the hair on her face, it almost looks like the hair is wearing her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she needs to have a darker lip. She needs a little bit more dark of contour. And she needs to put on some more makeup in general with this look. But
read her, bitch. Read her down.
I honestly,
you might as well just call her a man.
Well, she's got a testicle.
Well, one.
That's why I said testicle. But I also didn't like how the bell bottoms looked with the print. Like,
we know that she loves the bell bottom, girl. She loves the bell bottom.
I do, but this bell bottom is not bottoming. It's bottoming out.
Oh, okay. All right. So you give this a
hit it and quit it.
Okay. I actually like this look.
Okay.
I agree with you with the hair. And I agree with you. She does need a darker lip on, maybe a little bit more makeup. But the actual outfit, I like it. I don't mind the oversized arms.
I think that if you were to wear this, you would have wore the shit out of this. Because you know how to wear it and you would know how to dress it and you know how to embellish it. For me, the way that it's embellished, it just looks cheap.
The only thing with this that I would probably have changed is I would have done what you said, which is widen the bell bottom a little.
Or not wear a bell bottom at all and just make it go like...
Yeah, that would have been fierce too.
You know?
And also the peplum, like around the lower waist, like the hip area, I would have made that a little bit wider. So that way it balanced out
the shoulders.
And then if I had a wider leg, it would be balance.
I agree. And I honestly feel like if you were to wear this hair, you wouldn't have just left the hair like the way it is. You would have tousled it and made it a little more messy, I feel like.
Well, I wouldn't have worn this hair.
Well, I know how you are, though.
This is not my type of hair.
Yeah.
But overall, I think this is a good pussy. It's not a great pussy, but it's a good pussy.
Okay.
Next, we have Soa, and I'll go first. I wish she would have secured her wig. I mean, obviously that was heavy and it was sliding back, but girl, sometimes that happens.
I don't think it was sliding back until like she was getting judged on the runway.
Right.
So as far as the runway.
But I'm not going to judge her based off of that.
Yeah.
I love this.
Me too.
I think that she took the idea of the fan, which is on the upper bodice part, and she kind of replicated that with the ruffles on the lower part. It's very nicely balanced. and then even into the hair. I think this is a really cool look. I give this a good pussy.
I gave it a good pussy too. I love the fact that she had the fans. For some reason, a lot of people did the whole like steampunkish saloon vibe. You notice that?
Yeah.
Which is so weird that people, I guess, like take the color brown and like make it go with that, I guess. I don't know. But I do like the look. I think that the way that she did the hair, when I saw the hair up close in the episode, I was gagged.
Yeah, the hair's really cool.
I was like, how the fuck did they do that?
I don't know if I agree with the judges saying this is like one of the best hairstyles ever to grace Drag Race. Yeah.
Oh.
But I do think it's very cool. I wouldn't agree that it's the like one of the top. I would say that it is a very cool hairstyle though.
Yeah, I want to know how they did it. To me, the only way that I could think is they probably took one of those giant fans that people put on the wall, and they probably like kind of like propped it up on the wig, and then took more hair and like glued it into to it.
Yeah.
But all in all, this was such an interesting look. She looked good. I gave it a good pussy too.
It reminds me of Patti LaBelle's hair.
Yes, it's very that.
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah,
she's giving new attitude.
She did like this bucket kind of hair that kind of like fanned out.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
It's very Patti LaBelle.
It's kind
which I live. It's a little bit more structured and a little bit more has more design to it,
which I think is even harder to do.
Yeah, which is harder to do. Overall, good pussy.
Yep.
Next we have Eva La Queen. And what do you think?
From the neck up, like Michelle always says, I thought she looked absolutely stunning. The hair was gorgeous, all that. From the neck down, I thought this looked cheap as hell.
Really?
Like everything she's been wearing this season.
Mm.
Like everything she's been, I understand that it's all about like making sure, I mean, using the materials that are you're given in like certain countries only have what they can get. But girl, like this would have looked so much cooler and prettier if you would have just ran the size through a sewing machine. It just looks ill-fitted. You know what I mean? So I gave it a bad pussy.
To me, I like it. I can see the fit issues that I can definitely needs to be fixed. Girl, I say this every episode. You can never come for her mug.
You can't.
Her mug, she is snatched. This hair is absolutely stunning. It looks like something you would make. And I like the proportions of the coat with the dress. It's a little simple for a runway, but for this season, I like it. I think this looks great. I hate
the shoes too. The shoes are a little pump. And no, ma'am.
And aren't the shoes black?
They look black.
The shoes do look black compared to. But overall, I don't think this is bad. I like it. To me,
I guess I'm just tired of seeing her not wear elevated stuff.
Other than the fit issues, I'm going to say this is a good pussy for me.
Okay.
Up next, we have my favorite on the runway, Vanity. What is your opinion?
I thought she looked the prettiest that she's probably ever looked. And she always looks stunning in the face. But I mean, like, the prettiest she's ever looked from head to toe. Now, is this a super creative, show-stopping look that should be on the runway? Absolutely not. I don't think that this is flattering. I gave this a hit it and quit it just because I'm so tired of them wearing stuff that's either ill-fitted or not elevated. I think that even if she was to wear this and she was like, I absolutely want to wear this dress, she could have added to this.
Yeah.
It's just basic. So I gave it a hit it and quit it.
So I've been very harsh on her. Actually, I don't even feel like I've been harsh on her. I feel like I've been fair to everyone. I think this is her best dress that she's had on the runway. It is basic. I do not like the tights with this, the leggings. I feel like it takes away and cuts off her leg. But overall, she does look really pretty. The dress fits her for the most part. It looks pretty good. It just is very simple.
It is. And I agree on the tights. Like if she would have just cut them tights out, she would have looked so much more elongated and more feminine and pretty. Like yeah.
And like the jewelry, this jewelry just doesn't, girl, if you're gonna do a simple dress, girl, have some sickening pageant jewelry.
Girl, even or like all the chain, you see the chain that she has around her neck. If she would have just loaded that shit up with like more jewelry and just gave it drag, it would have been cunty.
That's been my I just feel like with Vanity, there is a taste level issue. And I saw somewhere that these girls, and I don't know if this is true or not, but if it is true, I am embarrassed for all of them. Not all of them, but for a lot of them, that they got a stipend towards their wardrobe. Because, girl, if you got any type of money towards your wardrobe and you were coming out here in these kind of looks, girl.
Well, it's just one, it's another taste thing. It's a level of taste.
It's a level of taste. So for her, comparing her to herself in this competition, I'm going to say this is a good pussy. Mm-hmm. But if I was to have to compare this to other people, this is hit it and quit it. But I'm going to give her some grace this week because I do think it looks better than it usually does on the runway. Next up, we have Kitty Scott Claus. And what do you think?
I thought this was a bad pussy. Just because I'm like, girl, what is going on? Like, why are you wearing just a bodysuit or a cocktail dress on the motherfucking runway? Girl,
period.
Stop. I didn't like it. I thought that as far as, girl, if she was to wear this at a gig and perform in it and wear it, I would have been like, this is cunty. It's easy to dance in, it's clean, yada yada yada. But the fact that she wore this for a runway, I'm like, ma'am, no.
Yeah. So you said bad pussy?
Yeah, bad pussy.
So if you look at her makeup and the hair, I think she looks gorgeous. She looks beautiful. Well, that's one thing about her. This queen, she is very pretty. The hair is a little flat, but overall, it still looks really good. I like her with brown hair. I don't usually see her in like a brownish. She always
wears like a Pamela blonde color.
Like you said, is this a good look for a show? Yeah. For a meet and greet? Yeah. For the runway of RuPaul's Drag Race Global All Stars, you're the only one representing your country. No, girl. No. No.
No.
No. No. No. This is why the United States got away from UK. Okay, girl? This is why we fought a war in 17 whatever, honey. Okay? No. Hit it and quit it. I'm not gonna say bad pussy because I do think she looks good, but it's not up to par for a runway.
Yeah, I agree. I probably could say hit it and quit it, but I'm gonna say bad pussy just because I'm so damn over it.
Yeah, same. Well, that has been the runways, honey. Who has been your favorite runway and who's been your least favorite runway?
My top would obviously be Gala because she could obviously top me. Just kidding.
No, girl, let me tell you what. If Gala topped you, your sheets would be the color of this runway. Trust.
No, she slayed though in the look. I thought she was great. And then my least would probably be girl, it'd probably be Eva's. Eva's.
Okay.
Who's yours?
My top is going to be Gala as well. This is something I would wear. I think she looks amazing. I think there's a lot of details in this. And this is drag. It looks like a girl who made her own costume, who decorated it herself, but looked at the details. And I love details. My least favorite is going to be somebody who just doesn't have details, and that is Vanity. And she did better than she normally does, but compared to the other girls, this is my least favorite of the week on runways. Let's move on to their challenge, which they had to do this booby acting challenge. And let me find this page. Where's my notes? So the booby acting challenge, there is one that was, what was the first one?
The first one was, they were the Karen, I think.
That was Eva.
Tessa, Gala, and Vanity. Oh, that was the one where she was Lady Gaga, Frankenbooby.
Oh, the Frankenbooby. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I thought Vanity did great for the acting challenge. I thought she did fabulous. I thought Tessa was not good.
Okay.
And I also thought Soa was the least in her group. It was just not good. What did you think?
Soa wasn't in that one.
I mean, not Soa. Eva. It just was not good. It was not giving.
Tessa, Gala, and Vanity, and Eva.
Yeah. And Gala. I thought she did good. I didn't think Gala was the best or the worst. She was kind of in the middle with the acting.
It's kind of hard because to me, I feel like this whole challenge was just really awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to judge these girls, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
Because of the stuff that they're given as well. You know what I mean? But as far as this, I thought, believe it or not, I thought Tessa did good.
You did?
Yeah.
No.
I thought she did good. And then the bottom would have probably been for Eva for me.
Yeah. Definitely Eva.
Yeah.
She just was giving nothing.
Nothing, girl.
Bro, she wasn't listening to the critiques. Like, and again, this has something to do with cultural disconnect. When you think of a Karen, that to me is predominantly a U.S.
white woman
verbiage. Like we started calling people Karen here in the States. Now, is there probably Karens in every country? Yes, but the idea of a Karen is mostly like a US thing. So to have someone from a different culture try to do that, just maybe if there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
For that. So that's not really her fault. But she was the least of that. The next group was the pirate one,
which is Nelania, Pythia, and Soa.
And I thought that Pythia killed this. She was the pirate, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Nelania, Pythia, and who else?
Nelania was the big
titty girl. She was the dumb blonde. I thought she did so good too. Nelania was so good.
I thought she was the top for me.
She was so good. But Pythia was fierce, and Soa was just, it was not good. It was giving nothing. It was like she was on par to me with Eva.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is Nelania looked really pretty.
So pretty.
I was like, girl, you need to start painting more like this.
I'm living for Nelania this season.
And she's giving pussy.
Yeah.
The way she was acting, she's like, and I was like, yes.
It was funny. It was really funny.
Yeah, I thought she was my top for me, and then so was the bottom.
I think I probably would pick Pythia as the winner, and then Nelania is right there though.
Yeah, they were battling it.
But Soa was definitely the clear bottom in that group. And then the last group is
Kitty, Alyssa, and Queen Kong, and they were doing the Jurassic
Booby,
I think. That's
something like that. But I would say that Kitty was the clear best one out of this group. I thought Alyssa was giving me same vibes as All Stars 2, where she was that she was doing the acting challenge. It was almost the same exact character she did with Alaska. That it was just no, girl. But I'm surprised that how the judges lived for Queens. She wasn't bad, but it just wasn't a standout to me.
You're talking about how she played the tall dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of easy for her to be that character too, if you think about it, because you're just like this obnoxious character.
Yeah.
That's just walking around and kind of stomping on everybody. So I feel like that would have been the easiest role to play.
Yeah.
For me, I thought Alyssa, and this is not me being biased, even though a lot of the stuff she has won is kind of, it seems biased. I genuinely thought that she really did good. I liked the character she played.
What?
I like how she acted. No. And she was like, when she was in the car, she was like, the car wasn't even moving, and she was like,
girl, absolutely not.
So extra.
No. To me, she was the weakest one in the group, and Kitty was the best in the group. To me.
Yeah.
Now, overall, if you're thinking about the challenge and the runway, overall, who was your winner of the week and who was your bottom two?
For me, my top all-star probably would have been Queen.
Okay.
Believe it or not. Yeah. Because I was trying to think, because me and Ethan were watching, and I was like, okay, I'm trying to think of who was clean and who kind of like got by. And I thought Queen was pretty clean.
Okay. And who was your bottom two?
The bottom two was Eva. Probably Eva and Gala.
Really?
The only reason why was because of how Gala acted in the acting challenge.
See, I don't agree with you at all. I think Pythia was the best overall. I thought she did great as the acting challenge, and I thought her runway was very good.
Yeah.
And my bottom two were Soa and Eva. I mean, Soa had a great runway, but she was really weak in the challenge. And Eva had a pretty good runway, and she was really weak in the challenge. Although Vanity, she had the least runway. I thought she did great in the challenge, and her runway was fine. It wasn't anything too bad. So to me, my overall winner would be Pythia, and the bottom two would be Soa and Eva. So we go on, and the actual winner is Queen Kong. So you got that right.
Yeah.
And then the actual bottom two is Eva and Gala. So you actually got that right too.
Yeah, I promise. Like I was watching it, and I was like, I really think because. So the way that I do it is I wait until they announce like all the tops and the people that are like, and then they send the people that are safe, and then I kind of judge based off of what I see there, and then I'm always like, she's.
Well, see, I don't do that. I judge before they even. I pause it and before they even send anybody away and say who the top and bottom is, because I don't always agree with people who are safe.
Yeah.
Or people who are left for winning. I don't always agree with that.
Yeah.
So I just do it based off of that. But we go on to the lip sync, and they have a really strange lip sync song for this. I wish.
Do you remember the song name?
I don't remember the name of the song. Do you?
It was a weird older song. I know the song.
It's not a bad song,
No.
but for Drag Race, it's just not. There was no. It was giving nothing.
Yeah.
And to me, I thought that Gala was the clear winner of the lip sync. And I thought Eva did not do good in the lip sync.
Yeah, I felt the same way. And girl, she was wearing the crown that she wore in her evil queen look from last.
It was like, what the fuck is this?
Girl, throw the damn crown out. She ain't even. Girl, throw it out.
It was weird. But anyway, so Gala ends up winning the lip sync and stays, and Eva unfortunately gets sent packing home, honey.
Girl, I felt kind of bad because in the when they were sitting on the couch, she was like, I really don't want to like misrepresent my country and yada yada, and she felt genuinely bad. She was about to cry, and girl, when they sent her home, I was like, oh, she's about to jump off a cliff.
Well, you got to think every one of these queens is representing their country.
Yeah.
So they're all under the same pressure of that. There's only one queen from each country representing, and so they're all feeling the same way.
Yeah, I just felt bad.
You can't favor someone just because they feel bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I'm just saying that I do feel for them still, though. But she got sent home, so it is what it is.
It is what it is, sweetie. So right now in the competition, if you had to pick one winner, who would you pick as the winner?
Girl, why you ask me this? I always forget this damn. I think Nelania.
Oh, so you're changing it up.
Yeah, I think Nelania is a strong competitor.
I like Nelania. I think I'm starting to switch up my answer a little bit because I've been saying Alyssa.
Yeah.
I think maybe Pythia, because Pythia has been in the top a lot with me.
I think Pythia is definitely winner quality, but I don't see her having that like personality, that it factor to like really go on and do like good things. I think she has amazing talent when it comes to like fashion, and she's okay with acting, but you don't think that Nelania is better?
I think Nelania has more personality, but I don't necessarily think she's as polished.
No, but
I think she's good. I think she could definitely very well win too.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying right now at this point in the competition, if you look back at the episodes, I think I've had Pythia in the top more than I've had Nelania.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely true. I'm just looking at how they are as whole entertainers, and I think that Nelania has like the personality. Her fashions are a little questionable, but for the most part, she is pretty polished for this season.
I like her. I really like Nelania.
Yeah, and I think
I would be happy with her winning.
Yeah, and the way that she's giving each episode, it seems like she's growing more.
Yeah.
So I think that she could definitely win.
And she seems like a sweetheart too. Yeah. Nelania seems like a sweetheart.
She's relatable.
Yeah.
Which is what they like.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but this was a much better episode for me. I enjoyed it much more than previous episodes. I think once you if you're watching this, you've probably already seen our review of UK season 6.
I think it's 6.
The new UK season, the review of their promo looks. And I'm looking forward to that season.
Yeah, it's got some good talent on there.
Yeah, I'm excited. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.
Bye.